Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Discordia for the A through Z series, and looks like we got a good game. Like, first of all, Kronos is a very good god, but also I think we have a decent matchup into him because he's immobile, so if he gets hit by my 2, you know, we're guaranteed to hit him with the 1 pretty much. And also, it's not that hard to hit the ult on him, and I have a jump that I can jump over his, what's it called? The stun, yeah, that thing, yeah. So, while, I mean, this guy's level 160 and on a top dual god, and I think I actually have a pretty niche matchup into him, so looking like a good game so far. I'm going to start with the beads and the horn shard. We're probably going to end up getting meditation next, and I'm going to start with Chronos Pendant as opposed to the normal Bancrofts because, one, Chronos Pendant might be better than Bancrofts, or like on Discordia, because the whole plan is to spam cooldowns, but 2, because even if it's not better, the whole point of this video, honestly, I mean, well, is to play Discordia for the A through Z series, but the whole point of playing Discordia, in my opinion, is to spam cooldowns, man. So we're going to go the more fun route, in my opinion. This guy just seems to be jumping. Hopefully he doesn't own me at the beginning of the, like, as soon as the minions get here. But, yeah, long story short, I just think it's so much more fun to play like this, and it's also not necessarily troll. Like, we're not throwing the game by doing this. Like, it's a viable option. Maybe Bancroft start would be better, maybe not. But this is more fun, so. We actually poked him out quite a bit there. He ended up having more clear than us, of course, because we used a little bit of our clear on him. But also, I just think he would outclear us no matter what. He is Kronos. Oh, we can get, yep, nice, that's really good poke. He does have double sustain potions. Like he had a multi potion, no mana potion is what I mean by that. Actually, I think we can full clear if we hit the whole wave with our 2, yeah. Never mind. He doesn't have more clear than us, he just... Ooh. We just messed up our clear as well. Oh! Okay, I won't lie. Maybe I shouldn't have juked the way I did right there because, let's be real, I didn't really get much done moving the way I did. A little bit troll, but is what it is. It doesn't seem bad so far. I can appreciate his wing shard, run it down moment there. We are level 5. My ult obviously isn't going to insta-kill him. Oh, he has Aegis. That's probably something I should have checked first, huh? Alright. Shoutouts to that bounce, by the way, making me look good. I really appreciate that wall conveniently being there. And by conveniently being there, I mean, like, I aimed it that way on purpose, and it was all calculated, by the way. 100%, 100%. 100%. I think our blue buff clear right here is going to be pretty good. We should kill it pretty fast. Well, I didn't leave it in the 1. If I left it in the 1, like I held the buff still, on top of the 1, it probably would have cleared a lot faster, but... Oh, well. He does get red for free, pretty much, and the blue for free because of that Aegis, but... glass half full, you know? We're gonna look at the bright side and say, we got his Aegis down. That's great for us. Easy dub. Now my ult is down for a bit. Yeah, it's kind of greedy pathing the way I did, to be honest. Get hit by something, please. Oh, I should have jumped that. Okay. My first game, this is my second game, by the way, in case you guys are curious. My second game on for the day. And my first game was against the Chang'e that I killed like 8 times in like 11 minutes. So, long story short, let's just say I've been autopiloting a little bit. Not really like fully focused because I haven't needed to, but this guy, I'll try my best to respect him and actually try hard as I should because he's playing pretty well. It's a little hard, man. Like, not even as a content creator, just as a player, it's a little bit hard to go from like a 10-0 stomp to like a sweaty back and forth 0-kill try hard game. Like, it's hard to get back in the zone, you know what I mean? Not just a content creator thing, I've always had that problem. That's why, like, pro players and stuff, some of them say queuing rank conquest actually just makes you like a worse player because he got the chesters. Because in rank conquest, you're just used to going against, you know, people that are either really bad or people that are trolling and look really bad, or people that are just maybe not either one of those things, but they're just having a bad day, right? Bound to have one of those three things happening. And so it's like you gain habits that are bad for your overall gameplay.
Time for an outfit change.
I'm gonna max my 3-second, I think. I think it's overall more damage than the 2, because I get to spam the 1, which I did already max, of course, and also because I get to spam the 2, and while it may be low damage because I'm not leveling it, it still has scaling, so it's still going to do good damage if I spam it. And also it gives me a sense of control, like it gives me some CC. I can keep spamming on him. Now I want to get this red timer without getting beat up, hopefully. Alright, good poke. Jumping that means we don't have the jump for the stun. Oh, okay, we missed everything. Looking good, feeling good. We jumped in for some cooldowns, and also because I was frustrated that I missed, so... Come here, fight me!
Wicked lights.
Oh, I thought that would still hit him, and it would be on him as he traveled. But I guess not. I suppose not, huh? Oh, dude, he's beating me up right now. Alright, my main goal right there was just to try to not let him steal my blue buff. Looks like he's still going to the blue for some reason. I was trying to cast spells over the wall. Okay. Okay.
Be right back.
Actually, he's really low on mana. He's casting spells, but he did use the mana refund on his thingy. Maybe we can, oh. Oh, he Aegis. My 3's coming back up very soon, so... Alright, we're chilling, we're chilling. He has no Aegis, no ult, barely any mana, and my ult's coming back up. I think we win this, man. Alright, we beats his stun. Not sure if that was necessary or not. I think it was, but either way, even if it wasn't, better safe than sorry, man. Because I haven't needed those beads in 6 minutes, right? So technically, if I play a little bit smart, I won't need those beads for a little while longer. Boom, boom, boom. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is. Boom, boom, boom. I was making sure my phone wasn't too close to the microphone. What do we want to go next? I think we just go like some anti-heal. Why not? And then we'll go into lifesteal of our own after. It's a little bit of a late lifesteal build, but I still think Bancrofts and Typhons and items like that are still good later in the game.
Bewitching, isn't it?
Oh, no, no, no. Sorry. I was texting someone back. It was important. I forgot to do it before the recording. But it was just a couple words, you know, so it only took me a second. No big deal. We're gonna immune. Ooh. Immune his stun there. Yeah, we have so many cooldowns. No, I barely missed that. I don't know if that wing shard was like the reason we missed. Like we might have missed either way, but it certainly didn't help. I think we might have hit him if he didn't wing shard. I'm not sure though. Wing shard's only 15% movement, but I mean 15% movement's pretty good actually. I think I'm only gonna put 1 point into the ult because I want it to do good damage. I really do, but maybe I should have backed. I messed up the timing on this, didn't I? Unlucky, unlucky. All right, yeah. I was too busy rambling and talking about stupid stuff. I'm probably going to lose red buff now, which sucks. It really does, but it doesn't really affect our ability to get to late game, I would say. Honestly, like, I'm not even that mad about the buff itself. It's more of like, I just wanted that XP. Or more capped cooldown. with our blue buff here.
What you looking at? Bewitching, isn't it?
No.
Wicked life.
No, dude, I keep missing. You know what's funny is I was literally just about to say, I've been doing pretty good at my Discordia 2s this whole game, which is unlike me. I'm really bad at the Discordia 2s usually. I was just about to say that like a minute ago. And what do you know? We threw yet another kill off the 2. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna be too hard on myself because this is pretty intense, and I am landing a good amount of abilities, and he is a fast character, but still, I would be delusional if I thought that I'm not throwing this game a little bit. Most definitely not playing super hot. I could go in Aegis actually, now that I think about it, instead of the upgraded med, but I kind of just want to spam cooldowns. Like, what if he one-shots me? I mean, he's going like an auto-attack build, at least a little bit auto-attack, so maybe he won't one-shot me. Like, he doesn't have a poly now. Well, actually, he's building poly now, isn't he? Oof. Okay, good thing he didn't predict the jump, at least not very well. Because that could have been deadly. I mean, not deadly. It could have been my beads, is what it could have been. I don't know if it's better to ult early and try to burn his ult with it, or to save it. I'm honestly unsure. Maybe I just use it for a cleanse. Like, I just use it for a second beads a little bit. Although I may not be able to, like, actually get out of the one that he casts after the stun. Like, I might still be hit by it, but at least I won't take the second set of damage. And I also have a chance at juking the one too, so hopefully it doesn't stop my back. In my opinion, he should have heard that and stopped my back, but oh well. So this is the awkward point of my build, where you're probably wondering, like, why Typhons, right? Because, well, there's other pin options that, like, synergize, that don't have, like, a synergy with lifesteal, because I don't have any lifesteal, right? Well, it's just an awkward point where, like, yeah, I don't have any lifesteal, but I'm building it because I am going to go lifesteal. Ooh. Interesting. I am going to go lifesteal. Ooh. Bro, is this a horror game or what? A horror game. If that sounded like a different word.
Bewitching, isn't it? Wicked life.
Okay, we got some mean cooldowns, bro. I guess his Aegis was down. He probably would have died there in the end anyways, but I guess his Aegis was still down, or he just didn't feel like using it. But we got some cooldown spam, man. He's not as what am I trying to say, dominant as he might think in this matchup. I think Discordia actually has a pretty fair matchup into this. Now, is Discordia favored? I don't know, dude. Maybe Discordia just wins this matchup. I don't know. But she definitely can fight, that's for sure. Like, one thing I think Discordia has going for her, like, I mean, well, she has quite a few things, but one really big thing is the fact that I can jump over his stun. But I will say it's a little bit harder, at least for me right now. Maybe I'm just not awake enough, I don't know, but it's not super easy to jump it, like, unless he throws it at a range. If he throws it melee distance, there's a pretty fair chance that you're going to be like, oh, he threw it. Press 3, and then you get stunned after the 3. It's already happened to me once this game, so. Alright. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I finished my thought earlier about the building. So I'm going into lifesteal next, and you might be saying, well, why would you build Typhons? I'm still waiting. The reason why I'm not getting a second relic is because I might need an Aegis, honestly. But also because I want to buy an upgraded med and spam cooldowns. You may say, well, why not get the med then? Because I don't want to spend 800 gold on upgraded med yet, and Horn Shard is actually better than tier 1 med. So that's why. Also, he may not expect me to have just a full med, right? But anyways, so long story short, Typhons is better than Bancrofts in this slot, or in 4th slot, because you need pen. So as much as, like, you know, it's a little bit cringe that you don't have the lifesteal synergy, it's still better to have Typhons over Bancrofts in this slot specifically. Like, if you were early game, Bancrofts is better. But if you're building a lifesteal later, then it's definitely better to get the Typhons first, in my opinion. Oh wait, he canceled my jump. Like my 3's not on the ground anymore. That's how that works. He blinked on me there too, so I kind of didn't get to jump his stun very well. Okay. I don't think that one would have killed me, but he did kind of throw it awkwardly. Alright, so at this stage of the game, since he's very clearly beating me up right now, I'm just going to go ahead and get the upgraded med when in doubt. Might get my tower here. It's not that big of a deal, but it does suck a little bit, but... I have no beads. Do I need to use them? Oh my god, dude. Oh my... Dude, I don't want to talk about it, guys. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I started panicking. I literally saw, like, if you guys are wondering why I started playing worse, it's because I panicked. But if you're wondering what I panicked about specifically, it's because it's a Chronos, dude. I saw my life flash before my eyes right there. I was like, wait a minute. If he kills me, he probably gets my Phoenix and ends the game because he's Chronos, dude. Like, this is game over. I'm going to lose the game over the stupidest play ever, all because I didn't want to beads and because I missed a couple spells, like in a super dominant fight for me. So like, I literally, the second he started hitting me after that stun and doing a ton of damage, I saw my whole game flash before my eyes and I started panicking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're good. Kronos is strong, man. Kronos is an intimidating character, especially late game. But we do have a red buff. We have no beads though, so it's like, do we really contest this guy when we have no beads? Because his blink's probably coming up too, right? Because he blinked like before all that stuff happened. Yeah, I think we chill. I bought a power potion because, I don't know, I'm not capped cooldown. It's really good. I like power potions. But also because I think I'm just going to hold on to my bow for a bit. Not because I think the bow is really that strong. It's just... it's going to be a big gold investment to buy a full other item, and I think I can actually get more value out of my relics and a power potion and perhaps even some wards.
Where'd everybody go?
I don't think he's trying to fight either. If he is, he's trying to like bait me and blink on me. He just wants to clear these fire minions as well. I'm just gonna put these guys here, not because I'm necessarily going for Bull Demon anytime soon, but I just think it's a pretty decent spot, and I don't really feel like getting caught trying to drag him to lane, and I don't really need him in lane that bad anyways. So right now we're just waiting for our beads best I can. He is full build and I am not. Keep that in mind, but I do have a power potion. Hopefully that a miner hits him and puts him in combat. I think he's gonna blink here. He would have blinked if there's no minions, I swear. This is so intense. I have to like play this so calculated, and I have to wait for my beads to come up as well. He wants to blink. Okay. Okay. As awkward as that was, that actually benefits me. As awkward as that was, that benefits me. Because like I said, I'm not full build here and he is. But also because he just burned his blink for my ult. And my ult's going to come back up in 30, right? So, not much of an investment there for me. One thing I will say is he might get his Phoenix up off of that. But like, I'm not really that worried about it. Because if I kill him in the right situation, then I will end the game even if his Phoenix is up, so. Wow. Okay, well, that's one way to end a game. I popped my med a little bit early there, and I also like I popped my med and I jumped out of my 3 a little bit. I kind of self-corrected that, and I realized that I started backing up into it. But I also realized that his ult was still up, so maybe popping med like that is a little bit weird. But my thought process was just burn his ult, and then hopefully he'll think he's in a good spot there, and he can kill me. He can turn on me after, and then he'll hit me with a stun, and I'll beads it and get even more cooldowns back, get my 3 back up, etc. So while I gotta say that last fight, I don't think I played it perfectly by any means. Not even close to perfectly, but apparently we played it well enough, and that's what I like to say on stream all the time. Is people ask, you know, like how good do you have to be to get GM and Duel and blah blah blah. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be the best player ever. You just have to be better than your opponent in that moment, right? So like right there, I'm not the best Discordia player ever, especially not in Duel. And I definitely didn't play that last fight 100% correct, but hey man, I played better than him. He mistimed his stuff, so we survived. We beat a high tier Duel character. I'm not going to go too much into the builds because honestly, I'd probably build this build every single game for the most part, with the exception of if you wanted to go Bancrofts early, you could. But if you're against a physical god, I would go breastplates instead of Genjis, obviously. And if you're against a physical god, I'd say you could lean more towards the Bancrofts first and the breastplate, and get a Mirrodin. Mirrodin's very good on her, but what I will say is you can overcap. Like if you're more of a late game player and you're not so much worried about the early game, or like Bancrofts is really good in the early game, don't get me wrong, but it's more of an aggressive thing. If you know, just decide for yourself what kind of player you are. If you're even wanting to play Discordia, are you more of a safe playstyle kind of person? You know, poke from a range and chill under your tower. If so, you should probably go the Chronos Pennant. But I think the Chronos Pennant is good in most builds, anyways. In most matchups, I mean. But I will also say you can go the Bancroft start and it'll be perfectly fine. Like I said, if you're against a physical, you can go Bancrofts into Breastplate of Valor, into Typhons, into Mirrodin, and you'll have 30% cooldown that way, 40 with a power potion, etc. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty solid build. What I would have ended off with is you could go a poly if you wanted. I know a lot of people love poly, and it's really good for objectives. You can get the poly. I probably would have went one of the pen options, so Rada Tahuti for just overall more burst damage, or Staff of Mirrodin for the super burst damage after your ult. But you just have to evaluate your matchup. Like for this matchup, for example, a lot of the times when I ult him, I'm just burning his ult and he's going to ult away, and a few seconds are going to go by and that Mirrodin proc is going to, you know, fade, get lower and lower and lower, maybe even fall off. So against a Chronos, I probably wouldn't have went Mirrodin. But if you're against a god that can't get away from you after you ult, and then, you know, you ult and spam all your cooldowns, then Mirrodin's very good. But this game I probably would have went Rod, kind of a similar build each game. One thing I will say is you could go Rada Tahuti and get the Calamitous Rod upgrade instead of this glyph, this Bancroft's glyph. Calamitous Rod does do good burst damage, but me personally, I like the Bancroft's Claw. I think it's a lot better. I think it's more fun. I just think it's a juicy glyph overall, even after the nerfs. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.